When it came to worshiping the gods of the empire, Pergamum was exactly the right place to be. Nearly every major deity had a temple here. It would be like going to Hollywood. And in Hollywood, you can take a star tour. They put you in a little van and you drive through these exclusive neighborhoods and see where all the important people really live. Coming to Pergamum, in terms of worship, is exactly like that. No matter what you desired, or what you needed, or what you dreamt for, the gods would offer here to fulfill that for you. Pergamum was exactly the right zip code to be in. The array of gods and goddesses in this town was impressive. Right over this hill here, still existing, is the ancient altar to Zeus. Zeus was the king of Mount Olympus, where all the gods and goddesses dwelt. So he was the king of kings. Zeus was the god of the sky, of lightning and thunder, and would use lightning against his enemies. It's said that he consorted with mortals and gods and goddesses. Well, if you needed something done, that was the place to go. He had all the power. But maybe you came to Pergamum for pleasure. Then why not go to the temple of Dionysus? He was the god of wine and revelry. You would go there and participate in the festivities, get drunk with everyone else, participate in the orgies. Sometimes the frenzy was so strong that it would end up in the taking of human life. Going to that temple was like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, or going to New Orleans for the Mardi Gras. But if you're in need of food, need of a good crop, then you want to go to the temple of the goddess of Demeter. She was the one who could guarantee you food on your table and a wonderful crop at the end of the season. Maybe you're sick. Then here in Pergamum was the temple to Asclepius, the god of healing. It was one of the major spots for healing in the world. Pilgrims came from all over to come to this temple. And in this temple, it was the snakes that did the healing. The priests of the temple would often put people in a trance. They would go to sleep, and then they would get a vision of what was wrong with them, and they could take it to the doctor and tell the doctor, and he would try to somehow medicate it. In an even stranger ritual, they would often put the sick people in a large room at night that's pitch black. And in the middle of the night, in their deep trance-like sleep that had been induced on them, they would release the snakes to crawl over their bodies in a ritual of healing. Interestingly, even today, the medical symbol that we see is a rod with snakes wound around it. It dates right back to that hospital here in Pergamum. Or maybe you need wisdom. You just don't know what to do. Then come to the temple of Athena, the goddess of wisdom, the goddess who would understand and form great military strategies for Rome to win its wars. Or, if you wanted to affirm that Caesar was Lord of Lords, the savior of your life, granting you safety and peace, then you would come to the temple of the imperial cult up on the top of the mountain, the temple to Trajan. This was the scene at Pergamum. And if you are a follower of Jesus Christ and you refuse to bow the knee, it was a good thing for you to hear what Jesus said at the beginning of the letter, when he said, "I know the place where you dwell, where Satan's throne is."